But Disney did pull a bunch of programs from Charter Spectrum. So if you are part of Charter Spectrum, and that is a lot of people, guys, a lot of people. I'm talking about affecting like 14.7 million people lost ESPN. They lost FX, the Disney Channel, Nat Geo, Freeform. All the Disney affiliates are actually owned by Disney. All those channels were pulled. If you're a person, you know about this. I don't want to talk about it, but it's again. If you're a person that knows about this, you know about it. But if you're affected by this, like, it's a big deal. And here's a quick update about this, because since Thursday this happened, and some stuff kind of came forward why it's going down. Pretty much comes down to two things. It's streaming overall. It's all about streaming overall. It's all about Disney Plus and the Hulu Plus package and the ESPN package. It's all about that. But it's price. That's a big deal. Price, how much will the carrier actually pay per channel? Big deal. And also distribution. What percentage of the footprint will the actual be required to have the channel in their package? And Spectrum's been actually talking about this, being like, hey, we built you without, before us, you didn't have anything. Like, all these channels were built on our backbone. And now the fact that, it's changing to streaming, you're trying to leave us in the past. Like, they want a lower price because they said that people aren't coming to their paid channels anymore. They're not buying Charter Spectrum, so it should be cheaper. And they want to package all these different things for free. So if you have Disney Plus, ESPN, you have all this, they're saying if you have Spectrum, you should be able to get the apps for free. And Disney said, no, that's not how this is supposed to work. We'll work out some deals. They said they gave them a good deal on this. That could be like, add-on packages that, subscribers can get it for cheaper. If you have Spectrum, you get it at a discount, but you shouldn't get these apps for free. But that's where they're kind of at a, impasse. So it all comes down to the streaming, and it all comes down to, can they figure out? Zaslav made a whole thing about it being like, it's a time in history and we'll see where it goes. And it's like, yeah, where it's going to go is pretty much, you're going to probably try to cut Spectrum out because less and less people are actually buying these bundles. Here's the actual image that comes up. You have Spectrum, this is what you get. Like, less and less people are buying these cable packages. And now people are just like, like I said, 14.7 million people without their channels right now. It's huge. And it's really frustrating if you have Charter Spectrum.
For real? This is what they put up?
That's what they put up there too.
Queens? Wow. They're getting salty in everybody's living room. Like, that's like, if that was a Facebook post, I would delete it after the fact.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So if you're on there and you go to that channel, that's what you got. And so there's a big back and forth. I don't know if they'll work it out anytime soon. So you might be left in the dark. Hulu packages went up by 60% because of this too. All the streaming stuff, because people couldn't get their ESPN the other way. And I know a lot of people like Ty Boogie in the chat too was saying too, it's like he can't get, he couldn't get his ESPN. A lot of people can't get their channels. My uncle called me up like, I can't get my Nat Geo. And you're going to hear that a lot more because they're not working a deal.
I love that Uncle
Nat
Marty.
Geo, Nat Geo's the one you're going to pull there?
He's like,
he was very upset about Nat Geo.
The other monkeys, and they can't see it. And it's very upsetting. I want to watch a leopard kill a fucking hippopotamus. Like, I don't know why.
This is all like, of course we have the strike stuff. So I think it's all like building on top with Disney. Everyone's going after Disney right now. And they should give, less and less people are on Spectrum. So like, give them a deal, whatever, like less and less people are using the service anyways. And like I said, they're saying that, Disney, hey, if it wasn't for us, the Disney Channel never would have been what it was or what it is today, because we put you on our network, we worked a deal, and people got to love and learn who you are, and then you got to spawn off, and you shouldn't just like punish us now when we're not doing so well. And I just don't know how long it's going to take for them to work a deal, if they work a deal. People might lose these channels because if Hulu is surging, like, why would you, that's more money in Disney's pocket. And if they're not going to pay what Disney wants, why would they do it? I don't know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's go to Sean fast. Sean, do you think that they'll work a deal? Do you think this will come around, or do you think that Bob Iger will actually just be like, fuck Spectrum, that's the thing of the past?
I mean, it doesn't, regardless of who comes out on top here, the only people that lose are the customers themselves. Once again,
it's
big
true.
Fucking surprise. There was a great, thank you. There was a great article I read today. The streaming wars are over. We lost. And basically, that's it. It's like Disney can pull this kind of shit. Spectrum can be all negative about it. And no matter, I'm sure that there's some level of truth in what they're saying like this. I did like Disney's response to them being like, well, you could just get the Hulu and live TV bundle to get your Disney back. Thanks. Yep. That's exactly what these subscribers, that's exactly what these Spectrum subscribers wanted to hear. It absolutely is a terrible situation. I think the issues that Disney are facing right now are are much bigger than this, and it's everything is kind of just rolling into each other. It's just no one's gonna turn out, like looking good on this, regardless of how long they try and make them play ball or strong arm them. It's disappointing to see this is where we're at.
I know, and it sounds like they're so far apart, just like Disney's far apart with all the writers and the actors, same deal. And I think Kevin's right too. A lot of people will, like Spring was going to say it too, a lot of people will actually go to Hulu. It's just what's happening already, 60%.
Yeah, they'll just get, pay the extra money to get ESPN. But and for Disney, I don't really see a plus, no pun intended, to giving their content to fucking Spectrum, which, by the way, we have Spectrum. I don't have TV through them, but we have internet through them, and it's wildly expensive. But if Disney is
crazy compared to streaming.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But if you're trying to get your revenue back from this strike, why wouldn't you pull something like ESPN that is so wildly popular? So you basically are forcing people to now pay extra money through their Hulu/Disney Plus membership in order to, be able to watch sports as well.
The sports are a wild card in the media empire. Like, they have to have completely different dynamics.
ESPN is ESPN. Like, everybody watches ESPN. Anyone who likes sports watches ESPN. I've watched ESPN my whole fucking life.
Well, that's why
I just mean in terms of they're the only people that are pulling advertising revenue, live advertising revenue at all right now, except for YouTube or whoever.
Right, but if they're pulling their content from Spectrum, you can no longer watch ESPN on Spectrum. I guarantee there's going to be a spike in Disney Plus/Hulu/ESPN subscriptions, because people are not going to want to lose their fucking sports. Sports are like a religion to people.
Totally.
I have a Yankee tattoo on my ankle. I will not ever not watch Yankee baseball. Okay. I love sports. I'm a sports person. I need to have ESPN. So they're just basically boosting their sales in a fucked up, shitty way.
That's the thing, though. The fact that people have that attachment to sports means that in terms of internal business data metrics and money managing, you're a different animal than somebody who doesn't have those same allegiances and is just going to pop between streaming services, which is me.
But there's also people who are obsessed with fucking Star Wars or obsessed with Marvel that are also going to do Disney Plus.
I can always come back to Star Wars in 5 years once they've done out all the episodes. You with sports can't do it.
No, look behind me.
It's different.
It's all Yankees. It's Yankees everywhere.